Good morning, everybody. It is Wobble Wednesday on June the 10th. I always have to read it off the board there because I have no idea. I can't remember this stuff. I can't remember my name half the time. Speaking of which, my name's Karen. Hello there. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. I know I'm doing all right today. It is halfway through the week. It is hump day. I hope you're it's on the way up and it's going to carry on to the way up all the way to your weekend. I hope. Fingers crossed. Who knows? So, just in case I said my name, it is Karen. I'm here with Get Moving, our lovely banner, my lovely t-shirt. And Get Moving is all about helping people with mobility issues to move better, to get them moving, to keep them moving, to make them stronger, fitter, give them better quality of life. Just make us able to do stuff we thought we couldn't possibly do anymore. But we're wrong, because we bloody can do them again. If we work hard and put enough time and effort in it, there's amazing things that we can do. And Get Moving is here every day at 11 o'clock in the morning to help us do things that we thought might not be what we can do anymore. So it is Wobble Wednesday. Today we're going to work a lot on balance. This is going to be a focus more on people who are able to stand and who want to improve their balance. But don't worry, if you can't stand, if you're on a wheelchair or something like that, if you are seated, don't worry, we've still got stuff for you. This is still suitable for you. It's just for today, we're going to be focusing a bit more on balance and people who can stand. So very quickly then, if you are standing, the things we're going to work on balance today, we've got 3 levels to them, I suppose. Level 1 is just standing, getting up, standing and staying nice and solid, not falling over, on our feet, stabilizing, keeping our balance. That is level 1. If you can do that, move on to level 2, which is standing, but then just swaying from one side to the other, shifting our body weight onto one leg and shifting it onto the other leg. So if you have one bad leg or one good leg, say, we're not going to just really work on the good leg and then just sort of move the bad leg around. No. We're going to shift the weight right over onto one leg and right over onto the other leg, swaying side to side. That's level 2. If you can do level 2, the third level is going to be swaying, but a bit more so. I'm going to move back a little bit to show you. So, level 2, we're just swaying side to side like so. Level 3 is going to be a step to one side, balance on one leg, step to the other side. So a big sway. We're just rocking side to side. And you see how one foot is off the floor, we're balancing on the other. We're just shifting our weight from one side to the other, maintaining our balance as we go along. Those are the 3 levels we're going to be doing for the balance, for the standing, okay? If you are unable to stand, if you are seated, we're going to rotate through 2 different exercises for you, okay? A common thing when we are seated a lot is poor posture, slouching down like that, like so. We've done this before, so we're going to have our hands behind our heads, sticking our elbows out like big elephant ears, and we're going to sit super tall and pull our elbows back, hold it for a second, and then relax. So as you can see from the side, we go from a slouchy position. We're going to pull our elbows back, sit tall, and then relax. Sit tall, and relax. So that's elephant ears. That's one of them you're going to do. The other one we'll rotate through is a basic sit-up. For that one, again, we've done this one before as well. You're going to sit your bum as far forward as you safely can in your seat. Have your backrest way back there somewhere, just empty space behind you. And so from sitting on the front of your seat, you're going to sit back, let your back touch the backrest back there, and then you're going to curl back up again. Sit up, you're going to sit back, touch the backrest, sit up tall again. So when we come up, back here is fine. When we come up, we're not going to come up and end here. We're going to come up and end sitting tall, okay? Sit back, sit tall, sit back, sit tall. So sit-ups basically. So that's what we're going to do if you can't stand, if you can't balance. You're going to do we're going to alternate between elephant ears and the sit-ups. And if you can stand, level 1 is just standing. Level 2 is just swaying side to side, getting your hips side to side, shifting the weight from one foot to the other. and level 3 will be a full step with a floaty foot on the other side. Okay, I'm going to let you decide which level you do. If you're unsure, start with a level 1 and work your way up to 2 and 3 in your own time. Do the hardest version you can do, but the easiest one you have to do. Okay, so get ready to do lots of those. Okay, we're going to rotate them through all the way through. So let's get started. Exercises, start off with, let's get things moving. If you are seated, marching on the spot, you're going to get your knees up like so. All right, nice and high. If you are standing, marching on the spot like so, I'm going to do some random counting. You're going to do as many as you can, same time as me. In 3, 2, 1, and away we go, marching on the spot. Getting your knees up nice and high. Big moves are good moves. Oh yes. And while we're doing this, I want everyone to shout out happy birthday to Suzanne. Happy birthday, Suzanne. She's 21 as well today. It's amazing how many people's 21st birthdays are these days. Suzanne, happy birthday. Everybody else, shout it nice and loud. Make sure she can hear you, okay? If she can't hear us, I will be asking questions why she can't hear us. I want answers. So that is number 20. Well done. So first one then. So if we're seated, we're going to do the elephant ears. Sit tall and down. Sit tall and down. If we're standing, either level 1, 2 or 3 of the balancing. All right then, I'm going to do 6 sways. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Swaying one side and then the other side. So I'm balancing on that foot. Swaying side to side, shifting my body weight around, floating in the air there. And I'm going to do one more. 6 sways. Nicely done. Good balancing. Moving straight on to our next normal exercise, shoulder rolls. Seated or standing. Easy version is a smaller move using just the shoulder blades. Rolling them back like so. If you can, rolling the whole arms back like so. With me, everybody. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So rolling is a smaller version. If you can, roll your whole arms up and back. So make a note, if you can, get your arms up, 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 up like so. It is not just something like that. It is reaching up and down. The bigger the move, the better. Now again, of course, I have no idea what you are or not capable of. I don't know what your particular injury or condition is. I don't know, I can't see. You're going to have to work it out for yourself. You do the biggest version that you can do. You might start off with just shoulders. And then after time, you might start to get your elbows involved as well. Raising your elbows up like so. Before eventually graduating up to the full arm movement. You do what you do the best that you can do, rather. Not just what you're used to. Push it a little bit. Try a little bit more. Push yourself out of the comfort zone and go for it. One more. Excellent. Okay, what we got? If we are seated, sit-ups. Make sure your bum is shuffled right forward. Make sure there's room behind you. You're going to sit back and then sit up nice and tall. Okay? Standing people, either standing or little sway or big sway. So Keith, Tony, I know for a fact that you're doing at least level 1 of this. You're on your feet, Keith and Tony. I know this, and I will punch you hard if you're not, okay? I'm warning you right now. I'm going to do 6 again. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. I love my job. I get to threaten people with violence for no reason whatsoever. I mean, goodness me. I get away with so much. I get away with murder in my job. It's fantastic. Good balancing. One day someone's going to come and arrest me, I swear. That, I will do 1 for luck. That was actually 7. Well done. What we got next? Knee bends. If we are seated, kicking out the foot and then the other foot. So we've got big movements out of that knee joint, okay? If we're standing, balancing again, obviously, standing on one leg, it's Wobble Wednesday, it's got to be done. But kicking the foot back to your bum like so. Again, 20 of them, in 3, in 2, in 1, off we go, kicking them back. Nice big knee movements. Use it or lose it. Don't forget, I'm going to have that tattooed on someone before long, I swear. Not myself, obviously. I'll get it tattooed on somebody else. Got any volunteers? Sarah, Anna, do you want it tattooed somewhere? Have it tattooed across your knuckles or something? Ah, that would suit your vibe. It would, really would, yeah. 10, halfway through. Well done. Sorry, I got some weird thoughts now suddenly. Just ignore me, it's alright. All this time locked up. Going a bit strange up in the head. Big movements from the knees. One more for fun. 20, fantastic. So which one we've got next? Elephant ears if we are seated. Hands behind your head. Sit tall, elbows back. Relax, repeat. Up and back, like so. Keith, Tony, on your damn feet. No excuses. As I fall over my own cable. Either level 1, 2 or 3, your choice which, but I'm going to do nice big sways 6 times. I'm going to do 6, you do as many as you can. 3, 2, 1. A big sway, a balance on one foot, the other one's floating around like that. And the same on the other side, balancing, swaying, shifting the body weight side to side, controlling it with that supporting leg all the time. Wobbling is fine, let your arms help you with your balance. Oh, I've lost count already. I'm going to call this one 4, 5. So let your arms sway as much as you want, just don't fall over. Number 6, calling that number 6. Fantastic. Twisting. Everybody again, without exception. Sitting or standing tall, folding your arms, twisting in one direction and then twisting in the other direction. Okay? Get yourself ready in 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. So we're moving fairly quickly through these. So Tony, Keith, I'm expecting you to stand up quickly on the next one and sit down to do the twists, or in fact actually you could do these standing as well. What am I saying? Tony, Keith, get on your feet. You can do these standing as well. Big movements, shoulder comes forwards, other shoulder comes forward. It's picking on Keith and Tony today. Pick on Keith and Tony day today. If you want to join in bullying them, by all means, in the comments below, just say, get on your feet, Tony. Get on your feet, Keith. You can do it standing. And yeah, just pick on them. It's okay. They won't mind. I'm sure they won't mind. Just like they won't mind the fact that I've lost count as well. I think that's 17, 18. It's 18 now, okay? 19 and 20. Fantastic. What we got next? Sit-ups. If you are seated, remember, bum forwards in the chair, as far forwards as you can. Have a big gap behind you. Under control, don't collapse. Under control, you sit back and then sit up nice and tall. Don't just flump back, okay? If you do that, I'll come around and punch you as well. I'm in a punchy mood, what can I say? Otherwise, everybody else, standing. Level 1, 2 or 3, your choice which. Keith, Tony, at least level 1, okay? Get ready to swing and sway. 3, 2, 1, off we go. One side, balancing nicely, shifting the body weight. So you can see my entire body is shifting massively side to side. I'm going from one end of the screen to the other. My body weight, my center of gravity is shifting lots. And I'm teaching this supporting leg how to compensate, how to find my balance again and hold it and maintain it. That's 6, simple as that. Double taps. If you're seated, you know what you're doing by now. You can say this with me. Knees come up twice, then down, up twice, and then down. Standing, this is where the balancing comes in again. It's Wobble Wednesday, we got to wobble. One knee comes up twice, balancing on that supporting foot, and the same on the other side, balancing on the supporting foot. We should be really well rehearsed at this by now. We've been practicing balancing for the past 10-15 minutes, so we should know this off by heart by now. Are you ready? In 3, in 2, in 1, off we go. Double tap there, and a double tap there. Again, knees nice and high. Start off little low ones if you want, that's fine, but don't just do that because you feel like you want to do it. No, challenge yourself and send as high as you can. If though that is low, as high as you can, fantastic. If you can go 1 millimeter higher, go 1 millimeter higher. We're always going to be going a little bit, we're always going to be pushing ourselves that little bit more. Challenging ourselves. We're never going to say, nah, this is good enough. We're going to go, well, this is good, but maybe I can do better. Maybe I can do that much more. So knees nice and high, balancing on one foot, not falling over. As I say all the time, wobbling is fine. Never feel bad about wobbling. We all want to wobble. Wobbling is good. Falling over, don't do that, obviously, that's silly. But wobbling on one leg, brilliant. Wobble as much as you want. I think that's 20. I'm going to call it 20 anyway. Elephant ears. If you're seated, hands behind your head. Again, if we're seated, we tend to be like that. So you're going to think about chest up and you're going to think about elbows back. Relax and repeat. Everybody else on your feet, up you get. Tony, Keith, on your damn feet, up you get. Either just standing, a little sway, or a big sway. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So floaty leg, standing on one leg, shifting over to the other side. And again, hold it for a second or so. So we're really moving our body weight long way side to side, a big movement side to side. And that supporting foot, that supporting leg in fact, has to compensate, has to adjust, have to find that point of balance, have to wobble and find that point of balance. That's 6, well done. Side bends. Anna, is this your favourite? This is Anna's favourite. If you didn't know that by now, well, you've just not been listening, have you, really? Quite frankly, you need to get those ears open if you don't know this is Anna's favourite. Anna is quite loud, she tells people this is their favourite, so yeah. Well, definitely, one arm down, if you can. Other arm up, if you can, other arm up and over, and the same on the other side. So with me, in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Reaching over one way, reaching over the other way. Big moves are what we're after. Stretching one way and the other. Feeling a good stretch along the side there. I'm feeling a good stretch along the side there as well. So if you can't get the arm up over your head, don't worry, it's okay. Just think about the arm coming down, that's fine. And the other arm coming down. That's the key bit. The optional extra is up over the top. That's just nice if we can do it. Big stretch. I think this is about halfway. I think it's either 10 or 15. I'm going to call it 10. So keeping on going side to side. Big moves if you can. Yeah. And if you happen to have, I don't know, a 1 kilo weight hanging around anywhere, feel free to hold on to that as well as we're doing it. One in each hand. Stretching over. Just makes life that bit more interesting. It just challenges us a little bit more. And you know, challenge is good. Challenge is what makes life interesting. That I'm calling 20. Sit-ups. So, if you're seated, you know the drill by now. Bum forwards. Plenty of room behind you. Under control, no crash landing. Under control, you sit back and then you curl yourself forward, sit up nice and tall. Don't end up like that, end up like that. If you're standing, and I'm including Keith and Tony, you've had enough time by now, so on your feet, Keith and Tony, either just standing or a little sway or a big sway. With me in 3, 2, 1, off we go. A big sway on one side and a big sway on the other side. The bigger the move, the wider the step, the harder it can become, because we have to really move that centre of gravity miles over that way, and that becomes harder. A smaller one is a bit easier, but go for the biggest one you can. I'm going to do one more on that side, all the way over, balancing on one leg. Boom, job done. Squats. Okay. Either. Well, everyone's going to stand now, no exception. Set yourself up as much as you need. Have sticks, supports, people around you. Be safe. But everyone's going to tuck your feet back underneath you. Shuffle your bums forwards to the front of the seat. Get your body weight forward. Push hard through your legs. Don't think of this as something where the arms have to help. They can help if they want. But you're going to put your brain in your legs. Push down hard. Stand tall and under control. Sit back down again. It's a leg exercise. Standing people. Squats. Down and up. With me in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Sit ourselves back and down. Nice big leg moves. Strong legs are the key. As I always say, start off as small a move as you need. So if you have to, sit on just a high stool like so. But slowly but surely, bit by bit, get used to it. Let your joints and your muscles get used to it and make it a bigger move. Sitting down in a lower seat, getting the strength in the muscles in your legs, because they are important. We're going to use our legs a hell of a lot. You've got no choice over it. We're going to use your legs a hell of a lot. You have no say in the matter. So we're going to make them, as well as everything else, as good as we possibly can get. As strong as we possibly can get. That's number 19, I think. So one more for fun. Number 20. Well done. Elephant ears. If you're sitting, sit tall. And hands and elbows back. Relax. Repeat. Keith, Tony, on your damn feet. Swaying side to side in 3, 2, 1. Nice big sway one way. Hold that balance for a second. The same on the other. Holding that balance. Shifting the centre of gravity around. Oh, there's me. That's me wobbling there. Wobbling is okay, because that's when we regain our balance. We think we're going to lose it, and we regain it. Nicely done. So tightrope walking, ankle mobility. If you are seated, lots and lots of ankle moves. You're going to get your heel and then your toes to touch the floor. So really bend your ankle up like so, and get your heel to touch the floor. Then point your toes and get the toes to touch the floor. Heel, toe, like so. If we are standing, time to do the tightrope walk. There you go. Make sure you got a nice big runway ahead of you. Feet apart is easier. Feet narrow or proper tightrope walking is really hard. Do the hardest version you can do, okay? Make sure you don't fall. Wobble as much as you want. Let your arms sway as much as you want, but do not fall. Going forwards with me now. Off we go. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Again, let your arms swing and sway. Wobble as much as you want. If you lose your balance a little bit, let your arms help you regain it and carry on. Heel, toe, heel, toe. We call it Wobble Wednesday for a bloody reason, because wobbling is good. Moving backwards, same idea. This time, of course, toes, heels. Toes, heels. Wobbling away as much as you want or need. We're going to practice not falling over. The more experience we get at not falling over, you know what? The better we are at not falling over. Excellent. And second time is always better. So we're going to do it again. Moving forward. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Excuse me. On our little tightrope again, let your arms help you with the balance. Wobble, sway, move around as much as you want. If you have not fallen over onto your butt, you've done the right thing. You've improved. Well done. Moving backwards one last time. Toes, heels, toes, heels. Again, there's one rule to this. Don't fall over. If you follow that rule, you have been successful. This is all about not falling over. And I have not fallen over yet, so I have been successful. Well done me. If you have not fallen over yet, you have been successful. Well done you. Crack on. What's the next bit? Sit-ups. If you're seated, bum right to the edge. Sit back. Use your stomach muscles. Sit up nice and tall. And same again. Sit back and sit up nice and tall. Balancers, wobblers. Let's get wobbling. Swaying side to side. I'm going to do 6 of them. Ish. 3, 2, 1. Swaying side to side. Again, balancing. Keeping it there. Let your arms swing and sway as much as you want. It's okay to wobble and sway around. It's good to wobble and sway around, because all that wobbling and swaying around is a thing that helps us keep our balance. It moves things back onto balance. If we don't wobble, if we stay dead still like a statue, guaranteed you will fall over. It's the way it is, because it's the wobbling that keeps our balance. 6. Fast feet. So if we're seated, running on the spot like that, you can hear me getting out of breath now. If you're standing, running on the spot like so. 10 seconds, 2 loads of 10 seconds. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Fast feet, up and down. Keep it going, running on the spot. Time. Okay, that was good. Next time's going to be better. Second time's always better. Get yourself ready in 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. That's it. Quick feet. Moving up and down. Nearly there. Time. Flew through that one. Elephant ears seated. Sitting tall. I'm down. Wobblers on your feet. Let's get wobbling in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Swaying side to side. Let your leg, let your arms sway, move around. Keep your balance. Maintain your balance. I'm going to do one more time that way. Boom. Job done. Fantastic. Excuse me. The last one of these, shadow boxing. So if you're seated, fists up, punch into the head, punch to the body, hooks, uppercuts. As long as your body is twisting around, don't keep your body still and just flap your arms. That's no good for anyone. We're going to twist and turn, get your body and shoulders and chest behind these moves, okay? If we're standing, either moving your feet back and forth like so, or if you want to challenge yourself, stand on one leg and throw some punches. That is going to really knock you off balance. And then this supporting leg is have to work overtime to keep yourself upright. This is tough. It's up to you. Make sure you're next to something to hold on to if you want. But just to say, this is tough, okay? 20 seconds worth. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So optional standing on one leg, throwing some punches, and staying stable on that supporting leg for 10 more seconds. Nearly there. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Time. Very good. We can go again. If you did that, try the other leg. 3, 2, 1. off you go. Punching away again, keeping your balance on that one leg. Feel free to hop around if you need to capture balance, that's fine. Hopping around is the same as wobbling around. It's how we keep our balance, how we maintain our balance. 5 seconds to go. Keep on going, nearly there. Time, one more go. Final 20 seconds, I'm going to move around now. So final go. 2, 1, off we go. Punching, feet going back and forth, side to side. Nice, fancy, quick footwork. You can change direction, punch in a different direction. You've got 10 seconds left. Punch, 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 punch. Moving your body, move your hips. Shifting around, nice and light on your feet. Time. Guess what? We've got one last thing to do. Seated people, your last sit-ups. Don't forget, sit on the edge of your seat. Sit back, curl yourself back up, sit tall. Final time. Wobblers, let's get wobbling. On your feet. Final ones, the best ones. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Wobbling one side, holding that balance, swaying and stabilizing as much as you want. Wobble your leg, wobble your arms, keeping your balance, maintaining it, catching it all the time. We've got 2 more to go. This is number 5, and we'll do one more on the other side, and 6, and job done. Very, very well done. Now that is what we call Wobble Wednesday. We get stuck right in and get wobbling and improve our balance. Really well done. Pat yourselves on the back, give yourselves a high five, give each other a virtual high five. Boom, just like so. Grab your breath, get your breath back, and thank you very much. Don't forget, tomorrow it is Your Theme Thursday. Let me know what you want us to cover tomorrow. What aspect of exercise do you want us to cover tomorrow? Leave comments in the comments below. That's the only way I know what you want. It's the only way I can interact with you. I'm going to read them. You've got to leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to do on Your Theme Thursdays. Down there's a share button as well. You know my goal. I want to be world famous. I want to be known all across the Sahara Desert. I want to be that face in the desert, like a mirage type thing. I want this face over there. So share this video far and wide. We're 6 degrees of separation from everyone else in the world, apparently. So if you share this in 6 times, it's going to get to the desert. Apparently, that's what the maths say, and the maths don't lie. So share it, and then we'll get it everywhere. And of course, up above there's a link to the Get Moving website. Go there, have a look at there. There's all the resources you possibly shake a stick at up there. There's a donate button up there as well. If you find these sessions useful, if you find them good for you, chuck me a buck. Let us know in the donate button. Thank you very much. But we will be back again tomorrow, Your Theme Thursday, at 11 o'clock, bright and early. And we'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much, boys and girls. You've been fantastic. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.